What is going on, Panda Gang, man? Here's a look at our best script for NBA 2K26, the brand new updated Panda Auto Green version 3.8. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to set up this script for you and go over all the different mods it has and why it is indeed the best script for your Cronus Zen. So let's go and get started so you can download the script and set it up correctly. Here's how to download the brand new Panda Green script onto your Cronus Zen. First, you're going to have to sign up on our school community. That is always the first link in the pinned comments and or in the description. So make sure you guys go and check that out of this video. Or if you guys simply go on Google, you can just type in Lethal Panda Basketball and it's going to bring you right here. Again, you will have to join our $25 per month. It's pretty cheap. That's why we have over 1,200 members, all right? So as soon as you guys go and hit join here, sign up, all you're going to do next to download the script is click on this Classrooms tab, okay? As soon as you do, you'll see this Panda Auto Green section. Go ahead and click on that. And you're going to notice our brand new Panda Green version 3.8. To download it, you simply right click on this. And again, make sure you're doing all this from your laptop or your PC. And I recommend you guys use the Chrome browser. You guys can see a bunch of Chrome tabs open. That's the best way to download the script, okay? Once you're here, just go and hit download. And look, soon as you go ahead and hit download, if you're using Chrome, it just goes into your right-hand side just like this, like a GPC file. That's simple. Once that's done, just minimize everything else. And let's go ahead and open up our Zen Studios next and add the script, okay? To do this now, simply go ahead and plug the Zen in on the right-hand side, just like this. You guys can see, plug it in only here. If, again, you guys can see the compiler didn't load in, that's fine. Just X out of the Zen Studios, just hit cancel here and open it back up, all right? Sometimes the Zen Studios doesn't like loading in. That's perfectly fine. It happens, all right? Then go to compiler. Next, you're going to press file on the left-hand side. Go ahead and press open. And then you want to go into your downloads, Panda Green 3.8, right click, go ahead and press open, okay? Once you see the brand new Human Logic version 4, make sure it has that. That's to make sure your account stays safe, all right? And then you're going to go to the Programmers tab. First thing I want you to do is delete anything you have down here that's old. So if you see pitch black like this, just right click, put it in the trash bin, okay? Once you've done that, press the 6 little lines on the left-hand side. You'll see the new Panda Green right in front of you, right up here. Now, to add this, just right click, drag drop. It'll be pitch black. Perfect. I recommend you just put it in your first slot and then press this play button to program, aka save all the steps that you just did. All right. Once it saves, I'll show you guys how to set it up using your Xbox, PlayStation 5 controller, right? There you go. It's set done. Now, to turn on the script, just press the right side big blue button. Each time you press, you're going to turn the script on or off, and that's how easy it is. Here's how you enter the menu with the Panda Green script with the Xbox controller. To do that, all you're going to do is hold LT and then go ahead and press the 3 little lines button right here, okay? Once you guys are in here, you can use left or right on the D-pad to scroll through the script. And if you wanted to turn things on or off, it's just going to be up or down on the D-pad, all right? First thing I want you to do, though, is keep pressing left on the D-pad. And let's go ahead and turn on our Panda tempo, right? This is, again, the best way to shoot green shots. All this does is you can use your X button right here, and you're going to get tempo greens every single time. So turn it on, then press right on the D-pad, leave the millisecond value at 14, that's fine. Then just go ahead and press B, and all I want you to do is go into your MyCore, make sure you first put it into online timing, and then just shoot shots with your X button, right? You're going to see you're going to get tempo greens. You still got to time your shots a little bit, but they'll be all good, all right? So once that's done, press LT through the little lines, and here's how you adjust this value, right? If you guys are getting a lot of earlies, right, you keep getting earlies, you press up on the D-pad, increase this value, right? If you get a lot of lates, press down and you decrease, simple. Then you can use left or right, turn on other things. We got no dip shot. If you have this on, you just hold your LT button, take shots with X right here, and it's going to give you no dip shot, all right? This is for catch and shoot, guys. Then we got meter dunks. You just hold LB, run, it does your dunk. Panda defense, this is super useful. You hold L2 on defense. It's going to keep you in front of your opponent, all right? Then we got the auto green. Again, I'm not a big fan of this, and the reason is the auto green's the one where you just tap your right stick and it automatically shoots, right? Again, you guys can use this. It's just not as consistent anymore, so I personally do not, all right? Then we got the quick stop, auto dribbles. If you have auto dribbles on, all you have to do is hold your D-pad buttons, and it's going to go ahead and perform different dribble moves, all right? Again, I can't show it right now because I'm not in the game, right? Unlimited stamina. This one I don't really like using, but it's in here if you guys wanted to. And finally, if you guys are using the Panda tempo, like I recommend, your square button is going to be remapped now, okay? So if you want to steal on defense and things like that, you're going to have to press your left stick in. All right. And again, once you guys are done adjusting, just go ahead and press B. And now let's get into the PS5. Here's how to do the button spam bypass for your Cronus Zen on the PlayStation 5 so you can turn on your scripts the correct way. Okay. First, make sure it just says Zen on your screen. Here's how you connect your Zen to the PlayStation 5. The top cable straight into the PS5. Doesn't matter if it's the front or the back of the PS5. And then again, this right side cable, make sure your controller is wired and the light here is green. Okay. Once that is true, you guys can see I can use my controller, right? You guys can see that at the top. First thing we're gonna have to do is press X on settings. Okay. Go into your settings, scroll down to accessories, press X, go to general here and make sure your communication method is set to use USB cable. Okay. Once it is, go back up to general, and this is how you do the button spam bypass step. All right. Go down here, make sure you're hovered over turn off accessories, just like you see on my screen. And again, this step must be done every single time. So here's how you do the button spam bypass, all right? Press the right side big blue button on the Zen. Make sure on the screen it just says Zen, okay? You can see, once it does, all you're gonna do is pick up your controller, hold down right on the D-pad, and on the back of the Zen, there's a little blue button, right? You guys can see that little blue button right here. So hold down right on the D-pad the whole time, and then quick press this little blue button one time. So I pressed it once. You can see it disconnects your controller. And look, keep right on the D-pad held. It did that little button spam thing. Once it does, you can let go. And now you can go ahead and turn on your scripts. Here's how you enter the script with your PlayStation 5 controller. All you're going to do is go ahead and hold L2 and go ahead and press options up here. So hold L2 first and then press options. Once you're inside of the script, if you want to turn things on or off, simple. Just press up or down on the D-pad, all right? Now, if you wanted to scroll through the script, you're just going to use left or right. You guys can see. First thing I want you to do is go over here where it says tempo version 3.8, okay, our newest tempo. Go ahead and turn this on, all right? Once you do, go ahead and press right on the D-pad. Leave the millisecond value, which is going to be defaulted to 15, okay? Once you guys have done this, okay, go ahead and press circle. That's how you'll exit out of the script. And now I want you to go into your My Court. First, go to that kiosk and make sure you put it to online timing. And then just take shots with your square button, right? This is going to give you tempo greens now. Again, you still got to time the shots a little bit. But long as you're near your green window, you're going to get tempo greens every single time, all right? That's the most consistent way to shoot. Now, I'm going to press L2 in options. Go back in the value because I know certain times you might have to adjust this, okay? And the reason is if you guys are getting a lot of lates when you're shooting, that means you got to press down on the D-pad and decrease the value, okay? If you're in game, you guys are shooting a lot and you keep getting earlies, you're gonna press up and increase the value, okay? That's how simple it is to adjust. Then you can press left or right, scroll through the rest of the mods, no dip shot. If you have this on, you hold L2, shoot shots with square. It's for mostly catch and shoot players. Meter dunks if you want that. Panda defense, you just hold L2 and it'll try to keep you in front of your opponents. I do like using this, so I have it on. And then the auto green. I know you guys love the auto green. I do not, all right? This is where you go ahead and press your right stick to shoot. It's just not as consistent anymore after all the patches, all that good stuff. So I don't use the auto green, okay? Then we got the auto quick stop. Auto dribbles, if you guys wanted to go ahead and use that, you guys can. This is where it'll perform different dribble moves from your D-pads, okay? Unlimited stamina, I don't like using this. Slows your player movement down. It's okay, not really that great, okay? And then the square/X remap, okay? This one's important. If you guys have the Panda tempo on, which you should, your square button will not work in game to steal and things like that, right? For that, it's going to be remapped to your left stick. So if you press your left stick in, that's how you're going to steal and all that good stuff. So once you're done adjusting, just go and press circle. You guys are ready to start greeting.